Hey, welcome back. It's Tuesday, August 5th, and today my mind was blown twice. I've been an academic AI researcher for 3 years now. I study this stuff every day, and I thought I've seen everything. But today, 11 Labs released its new music generator.
Luna llena, no me mires así, que tu luz me recuerda lo que perdí. En el aire va mi pena volar y en mi pecho no me deja cantar.
All right, so here we are in the 11 Labs interface, which now has two different platforms. If you go over here, there is a conversational AI, which I've used before, but I'm in their new creative platform. Begin your musical journey. It looks like they've given me 10,000 initial credits. Gregorian chants with a soft hip hop overlay rapping about the Middle Ages, male vocalist. Let's hit generate and let's time this. Looks like it's giving me an overview of what it's building. We've got some sort of progression of writing. So there you go. That took about a minute. And I think we can hit play. Let's listen.
Internevis luces veritas. Walk the cobblestone streets in the dawn's mist. Fires flickering torches by the abbey's crypt. Monks and rogues keep the scrolls of ancient lore, while the blacksmith hammers at the iron door. Kings and courts debate with all their might. Gestures juggle truths beneath the flickering light.
So first pass, first test, that is exceeding expectations. But the other great thing to check out with 11 Labs, just listen to a couple of these demos. Cinematic Wild West track with twangy guitars and epic orchestral finale. Modern Afro beats with deep bass, smooth male vocals, and a sensual groove, 95 beats per minute.
Slow in the mirror, but now your fire they burn like fever, fever, fever.
Dreamy, slow indie rock with reverb vocals, retro keys, and phased guitars.
Slow motion moment, stretch your leg. Times a spiral.
Traditional flamenco with passionate vocals and expressive Andalusian guitar.
Luna llena, no me mires así, que tu luz me recuerda lo que perdí.
Played with Suno. I've played with Udio. I have never heard anything that sounds like this. All right, so let's go back to the interface and we can download this. We can share it and we can download it. Now, it wants me to upgrade if I want to download. Well, that's reasonable. Well, I am going to be signing back up for 11 Labs because I am completely convinced. Check it out. All right, not to be outdone, Google, because who really outdoes Google? Google released Genie 3 today, a new frontier for world models. Now, this is kind of hard to describe because what is a world model exactly? These aren't videos and these aren't games, but they are environments that are playable and interactable, and you can move through them in 4 directions, and they generate the video on the fly.
They're worlds. Each one of these is an interactive environment generated by Genie 3, a new frontier for world models. With Genie 3, you can use natural language to generate a variety of worlds and explore them interactively, all with a single text prompt. Let's see what it's like to spend some time in a world. Genie 3 has real-time interactivity, meaning that the environment reacts to your movements and actions. You're not walking through a pre-built simulation. Everything you see here is being generated live as you explore it. And Genie 3 has world memory. why environments like this one stay consistent. World memory even carries over into your actions. For example, when I'm painting on this wall, my actions persist. I can look away and generate other parts of the world. But when I look back, the actions I took are still there.
This is truly amazing. So this is like, it comes from a prompt, just like in VO3, it renders the video, but it renders the entire environment, and then it continues to render and build after you start interacting with it. It's a huge leap forward in terms of world simulation. Simulating the natural world. Now watch this as they walk through, and he comes past this tree, and watch how the exposure and the lighting changes as if you were actually there in a lake in the western states somewhere. And of course it has object permanence, so that if you look at the way that he paints on this and then he goes to another section, once the camera moves to the right and then comes back, the thing that he painted is still there. So it almost like it has memory. He looks around the room, these are being generated on the fly. I remember a couple of years ago, I was watching FPV drone footage of a canyon in Iceland, watching Matti Haapoja's channel, and I thought, I so want to do that. I want to fly an FPV drone, until I realized that they make me nauseous and I want to throw up, so I gave up on that dream. But here we are on this day. You can generate this for up to 60 seconds of drone footage going through a canyon in Iceland. My mind is just blown. And not only that, but it's promptable and variable. So let's make a bunch of different things happen to this video by, obviously, Google has preloaded these, but you could do this too, theoretically. You can change the context and change what's happening in this world. Let's make the bear walk in. Let's make the green tractor come in from the side. And you can see those arrow keys are saying which way we're pointing the camera. And there's your tractor. There's your horse and rider. The environment stays consistent, but the new element appears, and then hot air balloons on the horizon. Truly remarkable. So here's the bad news. It's not ready for public consumption yet. This is still a private data, but they say that it's being used by a small number of academic researchers and creators. So that's me. I'm an academic researcher and a creator. So Google, if there's any chance that you heard this, I would be happy to be a beta tester. When will we see this? I have no idea. Maybe in the next couple of months. The great thing about Google is when they have something good, they release it pretty quickly. I hope it's not as expensive as Google Veo, but I'm also hooked on Google Veo, which we're going to talk about next. But this is truly mind-blowing. I've got a link down below. Go check it out. Hey, thank you so much for watching until the end of the video. You know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and it makes my day.